That's cheating.
No, it ain't. That's 1978 rules.
If you tuned in to CBS on January 12, 1971, you were in for a delightful surprise as the network introduced a show that would change television forever. The premiere of All in the Family brought humor to the forefront, shining a light on the frailties, prejudices, and everyday concerns of American life. The opening scene featured Carol O'Connor and Gene Stapleton embodying the beloved characters Archie and Edith Bunker. As they sat side by side, they launched into the show's iconic theme song, Those Were the Days. While Archie's baritone voice exuded confidence, Edith's singing was, to put it mildly, quite terrible. Her off-key notes and quirky delivery were not just comedic, but also served to highlight her character's endearing, albeit naive, personality. This contrast between Archie's assertiveness and Edith's charmingly flawed singing created a memorable dynamic that resonated with audiences. The humor in Edith's voice was not merely for laughs. It reflected the show's deeper themes of family, acceptance, and the quirks that make us human. The choice to showcase such a terrible singing voice was a brilliant move, setting the tone for the series and inviting viewers to embrace the imperfections that define us all.
They took time out to say that was wrong.
Nixon would soon change his mind if he got pregnant.
In the 1970s, the Bunker family lived in Queens, New York, embodying the working-class experience of the time. Archie Bunker, played by Carol O'Connor, was the outspoken patriarch of the family. He worked as a loading dock foreman and had strong opinions on various social issues. His character often expressed his views bluntly, which led to many humorous and tense moments. Edith Bunker, portrayed by Gene Stapleton, was his loving and patient wife, often serving as the calming force in the household. She had a gentle nature and tried to keep peace among the family members, even when Archie's remarks became too much. Their daughter, Gloria, played by Sally Struthers, was a spirited young woman who embraced feminist ideals. She often found herself at odds with her father's traditional views, leading to lively debates. Mike, her husband, and Archie's son-in-law, played by Rob Reiner, was a college-educated liberal who frequently clashed with Archie. Their arguments showcased the generational and ideological divides of the era. While Archie would make sweeping generalizations, Mike would react strongly, often escalating the situation. Edith and Gloria would step in to soothe tensions, trying to find common ground amid the chaos. The dynamic of the Bunker family captured the complexities of family life, reflecting broader societal changes and the humor that arises from differences in opinion.
But he thinks that you're the... I can't even say it, you Steve.
Norman Lear created All in the Family, drawing inspiration from his own parents to develop the characters of Archie and Edith Bunker. The series explored intergenerational conflicts that resonated deeply with viewers as it tackled issues that many families faced during the early 1970s. The show was groundbreaking in its approach, addressing topics such as racism, sexism, and social change with humor and honesty. This relatable portrayal of family dynamics contributed to its immense popularity. For 5 consecutive years, All in the Family held the title of a top-rated show, captivating audiences with its authentic storytelling and memorable characters. The series garnered critical acclaim, winning 22 Emmy Awards, which is a testament to its quality and impact on television. Additionally, it has earned a place in television history, being ranked number 9 on Rolling Stone's list of the greatest TV shows of all time. Its legacy continues to influence modern television, showcasing the power of comedy to address serious social issues.
For me, Mike, I can't even get into a good argument with you. You're so quick to agree with me. Well, Lionel, we're supposed to be friends. Yeah, well, that's...
Like a host of long-running shows, All in the Family evolved over its 9-season run. The series, known for its groundbreaking approach to social issues, saw significant changes in its characters and storylines. One of the most notable developments was the transition of neighbors George and Louise Jefferson, played by Sherman Hemsley and Isabel Sanford. They moved on up to the east side of Manhattan, leading to their own successful spin-off series, The Jeffersons. Meanwhile, Mike and Gloria, who were integral to the original show's dynamic, left for California with their baby, marking a shift in the family structure. As Archie and Edith faced an empty nest, they welcomed Edith's Granny Stephanie into their home, adding a new layer of comedy and family interaction. Eventually, Archie took a bold step by buying a neighborhood bar, renaming it Archie Bunker's Place, which allowed him to continue his journey in a new setting while maintaining the show's signature humor and social commentary.
always say grace in my heart.
Well, in your mouth, you're going to say it tonight.
As the series unfolds, the character development of Archie Bunker stands out as the most significant evolution throughout All in the Family. Archie, portrayed by Carroll O'Connor, begins as a narrow-minded, bigoted man who often expresses outdated views. However, over the course of the show, he undergoes a transformation that makes him a better person by the end. The experiences he faces and the interactions with his family and friends challenge his beliefs, leading him to grow and reflect on his attitudes. This journey of self-discovery adds depth to his character and resonates with viewers. In addition to the character development, All in the Family is known for featuring an impressive array of guest stars. Icons like Sammy Davis Jr., Henry Fonda, and Billy Crystal made memorable appearances, enriching the show's narrative and bringing their unique flair. Other notable guests included B. Arthur, James Cromwell, David Soul, Bernadette Peters, and Cleavon Little. Their involvement not only highlighted the show's cultural relevance, but also provided opportunities for humor and poignant moments that complemented the series' themes. The combination of Archie's growth and the star-studded guest appearances contributed to the show's enduring legacy and its place in television history.
Eyes. Close them eyes. And you go to sleep.
Interestingly, while Archie Bunker held very conservative views on political and social issues, Carroll O'Connor, the actor who portrayed him, had quite the opposite beliefs. O'Connor was known for his liberal stance on various matters, which made his role as the bigoted, working-class character all the more compelling. At the time he was offered the role of Archie Bunker, O'Connor was living in Italy. The opportunity to play such a complex character was appealing, but he had one important condition. He insisted that the producers agree to cover his flight back to Italy if the pilot episode did not get picked up. This unique arrangement highlighted O'Connor's cautious approach to the role, showing that he was not only aware of the character's controversial nature, but also wanted to ensure he was not left stranded in a project that might not succeed. This blend of O'Connor's personal beliefs and the character he portrayed created a dynamic that resonated with audiences, making All in the Family a groundbreaking show that tackled serious issues through humor and satire. The contrast between O'Connor's views and those of Archie Bunker contributed significantly to the show's impact and legacy in television history.
Archie, I'm gonna have to level with you.
Jean Stapleton made a significant career choice when she decided to star in the television series All in the Family instead of taking a role in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. This decision proved to be a pivotal moment in her life, as All in the Family became a groundbreaking show that resonated with audiences across the nation. The series aired for 8 successful years, during which Stapleton's portrayal of Edith Bunker earned her widespread recognition and acclaim. Her character was beloved for her warmth, kindness, and unique ability to handle the often contentious atmosphere created by her husband, Archie Bunker, played by Carroll O'Connor. The show tackled tough social issues, making it not just a source of entertainment, but also a platform for important discussions about race, gender, and family dynamics. Stapleton's performance brought depth to the role, and she became a symbol of the show's success. Her choice to join All in the Family ultimately solidified her place in television history, bringing her fame and respect worldwide.
Now, Edith, let me tell you what we're going to do.
The show's spin-offs had a significant impact on television history, with The Jeffersons being the longest running, airing for 11 seasons. This duration surpassed that of All in the Family, which originally brought the characters to life. The Jeffersons followed George and Wheezy Jefferson as they moved up to a luxury apartment in Manhattan, tackling social issues with humor and heart. However, both The Jeffersons and Archie Bunker's Place, another spin-off, faced abrupt cancellations by the network. In both cases, the decision to end the shows was made without informing the actors, leading to feelings of bitterness among the cast and crew. This sudden termination created a sense of uneasiness in the industry, as many felt that such actions showed a lack of respect for the hard work and dedication put into the shows. The legacy of these spin-offs continues to resonate, highlighting the complexities of television production and the relationships between networks and their talent.
A present for me?
Certainly, open it up.
Throughout its run, All in the Family faced significant challenges, particularly concerning network disputes. The show, created by Norman Lear, was known for its bold approach to social issues, which often put it at odds with CBS. Both Lear and the show's star, Carol O'Connor, were known for their strong personalities and willingness to confront the network about various matters, including salary negotiations and censorship. This ongoing tension created a strained relationship between the creators and CBS. As the years went by, the confrontations became more frequent, leading to a growing frustration on the part of the network. When the ratings began to dip slightly, CBS seized the opportunity to assert its authority. Many believe that the network's decision to cancel the show was not merely a business choice, but also a form of retaliation against Lear and O'Connor for their persistent challenges. The cancellation served as a clear message that CBS was fed up with the ongoing disputes and wanted to demonstrate its power in the situation. Ultimately, the show was completely canceled, marking the end of an era that had pushed the boundaries of television and addressed tough societal topics.
Well, Casimir, here's to you.
Rob Reiner, who played the iconic character Mike Stivic, also known as Meathead, faced a personal challenge during the filming of All in the Family. He was losing his hair at a rapid pace, and by the time the show debuted, he was still sporting his natural look. However, halfway through the first season, he had to start wearing a hairpiece to maintain his character's appearance. This change became a notable aspect of his portrayal, as viewers could see the evolution of his look alongside the show's progression. Interestingly, the role of Mike was initially offered to Harrison Ford, who turned it down. Ford found Archie Bunker's bigotry too offensive, which led him to decline the part. Richard Dreyfuss was also in the running for the role, showing how competitive casting was for this groundbreaking series. Additionally, Mickey Rooney was considered for the role of Archie Bunker. Imagining these actors in these roles sparks curiosity about how different the show could have been. The chemistry and dynamics would have shifted significantly, possibly altering the show's impact on television history. The choices made in casting played a crucial role in defining the series' legacy.
Don't tell me. You're raunchy.
Yeah, don't pick me up.
The disappearance of the Bunker's neighbors, Frank and Irene Lorenzo, from the series All in the Family remains a curious topic among fans. Vincent Gardenia, who portrayed Frank, left the show after making 8 appearances. His exit was attributed to personal disputes with Norman Lear, the show's creator. This departure left viewers puzzled, as there was no on-screen explanation for Frank's sudden absence. Betty Garrett, who played Irene, continued her role until the middle of season 6. She left the series under the pretense of caring for a sick relative. However, many fans speculate that her departure was not solely due to family obligations. There are whispers that Garrett actually wished to join the cast of the popular spin-off Laverne and Shirley. This speculation adds an intriguing layer to the story of the Lorenzos, as it highlights the complexities of cast dynamics and personal ambitions within the world of television. The abrupt exit of Frank and Irene Lorenzo left a gap in the neighborhood that was never filled, leaving viewers to wonder about the fate of the characters.
Good father, that guy. A real good one. Worrying about his kid the way a good father should. Where is she anyhow?
All in the Family made history as the first television program to earn Emmys for all of its principal cast members. This was a remarkable achievement, especially considering that the show had a larger ensemble cast compared to other sitcoms of its time. While The Odd Couple, which aired a year earlier, also garnered Emmys for its stars, Jack Klugman and Tony Randall, All in the Family's success was more significant due to its broader cast. The show featured a variety of characters, each bringing their unique charm and depth to the series. The recognition of the entire principal cast highlighted the exceptional talent and chemistry among the actors. It was quite amazing for a sitcom to receive such an honor, showcasing the impact and popularity of the show during its run. This recognition set a high standard for future television programs, illustrating that ensemble casts could achieve critical acclaim and success. The Emmys awarded to All in the Family underscored the show's cultural relevance and its ability to tackle complex social issues while maintaining humor. The legacy of this groundbreaking series continues to influence television today.
Bathroom.
Well, go to the bathroom.
I can't.
When the initial outrage after the premiere died down, ratings for All in the Family were so low that the show was on the verge of being canceled. Many people connected with the show were genuinely surprised when it began to build a substantial audience during the summer of 1971. This unexpected growth occurred during the rerun season, as viewers started to discover the show's unique blend of humor and social commentary. By August of that year, just weeks before the 1971-72 season was set to begin, CBS announced that the series would be renewed. This decision marked a significant turning point for the show, which had faced criticism for its bold themes and controversial characters. The renewed interest in All in the Family highlighted how audiences were beginning to embrace its honest portrayal of American life and the complexities of family dynamics. The show's ability to tackle sensitive issues while still entertaining viewers ultimately contributed to its lasting legacy in television history.
But, no more of these caucuses for me. You know, a bunch of grown, middle-aged men.
When CBS began airing All in the Family during the daytime in 1975, the show was edited down by 3 minutes. This change was made to create more time for commercial breaks, a decision that did not sit well with Norman Lear, the show's creator. He was unhappy with the idea of cutting the show, as he believed that the integrity of the content was being compromised. Lear valued the original storytelling and the messages conveyed through the unedited episodes. To address the situation, he even offered to cover the cost of the commercial time that would have been lost if the show aired uncut. Despite his willingness to pay for the lost revenue, CBS declined his offer. This conflict highlighted the tension between artistic vision and commercial interests in television. Lear's commitment to the show's authenticity was evident, but the network prioritized advertising revenue over preserving the original format of the beloved series.
In front of our house!
They ain't gonna do it if he does what I tell him if I dislike it.
This is the worst thing you've ever...
Initially, the theme song for All in the Family was intended to be performed by an orchestra. However, due to budgetary constraints, a different approach was taken. The series stars, Carol O'Connor and Gene Stapleton, stepped up to perform the song themselves. They did this while seated at a piano, which added a personal touch to the opening of the show. Their rendition became a memorable part of the series. Each year, O'Connor and Stapleton updated their performance, keeping it fresh and engaging for the audience. This decision not only saved money but also allowed the actors to connect more with the viewers. The song's simple yet poignant lyrics resonated with many, reflecting the themes of family and social issues that the show tackled. O'Connor and Stapleton's performances became iconic, showcasing their talents and chemistry, which contributed to the show's lasting legacy. Their yearly updates kept audiences looking forward to the new season, making the theme song an integral part of the show's identity.
Liz?
Yes.
Oh.
In the opening sequence of All in the Family, there is a clever and ongoing joke about Edith's singing abilities, which are portrayed as quite poor. However, the remarkable truth is that Gene Stapleton, who played Edith, was a professionally trained and accomplished singer. Throughout her career, she performed in various musical theater productions, showcasing her talent. This contrast between her character's supposed lack of musical skill and her actual abilities creates a fascinating dynamic. It is quite a challenge for someone with a trained voice to convincingly sing poorly, yet Stapleton managed to do just that. Her performance was so convincing that audiences genuinely believed she was a terrible singer. This feat highlights her exceptional talent, not only as a singer, but also as an actress. By embodying Edith's character so fully, she was able to deliver a performance that was both humorous and endearing, making her portrayal memorable and beloved by fans. The skill required to achieve this duality is a testament to Stapleton's range and dedication to her craft, making her contributions to the show even more impressive.
And on top of that, he's calling me prejudiced. Prejudiced! While I'm singing God Bless America.
The writers of All in the Family once considered a storyline that would have introduced a significant twist in the lives of the characters. This idea involved Archie Bunker having an affair with Irene Lorenzo, the neighbor next door. At first glance, this plot seemed like it could add drama and intrigue to the show, which was known for tackling serious social issues with humor. However, as the writers explored this potential storyline, they quickly realized that it would be far too out of character for both Archie and Irene. Archie, portrayed as a staunch and often bigoted working-class man, was deeply committed to his family, despite his many flaws. Irene, on the other hand, was characterized as a more understanding and compassionate figure, often serving as a foil to Archie's rigid views. The chemistry between the characters was built on a foundation of neighborly interactions, and the prospect of an affair would contradict the established dynamics. Ultimately, The decision to drop this storyline reflected the writer's commitment to maintaining the integrity of the characters and the show's overall message. They understood that such a drastic change could alienate viewers who had come to appreciate the authentic relationships and social commentary that All in the Family provided.
I'm 18.
Oh, now come on. You can't tell me you're 18 years of age there.
Would you like to see my...
During the production of All in the Family, a unique filming technique was employed that set it apart from many other shows of its time. The creators decided to tape 2 performances of each broadcast. This method allowed the production team to capture the best takes from both performances. By combining these takes, they were able to enhance the overall quality of the show. This approach is quite common in today's television landscape, where the emphasis is often on achieving the best possible performance and editing it seamlessly. However, in the early 1970s, very few shows utilized this technique. Most productions would typically rely on a single live performance, which could lead to inconsistencies and errors that could not be corrected. The decision to tape multiple performances for All in the Family contributed significantly to its polished feel and helped to create memorable moments that resonated with audiences. This innovative approach highlighted the show's commitment to quality and its willingness to break away from traditional filming practices of the era. The combination of live audience reactions and the ability to refine the final product made All in the Family a standout series in television history. The use of this filming technique not only enhanced the comedic timing, but also provided a more engaging viewing experience, allowing the show's themes and messages to shine through effectively.
I ain't over the hill.
But you can certainly see the top of it.
In 1972, Jean Stapleton made a memorable appearance on the popular sketch comedy show Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. During this guest spot, she participated in a parody of the iconic sitcom All in the Family, where she originally portrayed the beloved character Edith Bunker. However, in a surprising twist, Stapleton chose not to use the distinctive voice that fans had come to associate with Edith. Instead, she opted for her normal speaking voice, which was quite different from the character she famously played. This choice added an unexpected layer to the parody, as audiences were used to hearing Edith's unique tone and mannerisms. By using her regular voice, Stapleton showcased her versatility as an actress, while also providing a humorous contrast to the original character. This moment highlighted not only Stapleton's talent, but also the cultural impact of All in the Family, as it was a show that often pushed boundaries and addressed social issues. The parody served as a playful nod to the original series, while allowing Stapleton to step outside the confines of her well-known role.
Measurement deduct 2 years. Oh, I got about a 40 chest and about a 38 weight.
During a contract holdout, Carol O'Connor missed the taping of 4 episodes of All in the Family. This situation created a significant challenge for the show's producers. To address his absence, they decided to craft a storyline that revolved around his character, Archie Bunker. In this arc, Archie was depicted as having failed to return from a convention, which left viewers in suspense. The storyline was developed over 3 episodes, maintaining audience engagement while O'Connor was away. However, as the holdout continued, the producers faced a difficult decision. They gave O'Connor an ultimatum regarding the direction of the show. Ultimately, they planned to conclude the story arc with a shocking twist: Edith discovering that Archie had been murdered. This dramatic turn was meant to provide closure to the storyline and keep the audience captivated. The tension between O'Connor and the producers highlighted the complexities of television production and the challenges of balancing creative storytelling with contract negotiations. The situation underscored the importance of each cast member to the show's success, and the lengths to which producers would go to maintain audience interest during unforeseen circumstances. All in the Family is one of the U.S.'s most important and acclaimed programs. It first aired in 1971 and quickly became a cultural touchstone. The show tackles serious issues like race, gender, and politics through the lens of comedy, making it both entertaining and thought-provoking. The main character, Archie Bunker, portrayed by Carol O'Connor, was a working-class man with strong opinions, often reflecting the prejudices of his time. His interactions with his family, especially his liberal son-in-law Mike, created a dynamic that challenged viewers to think critically about their own beliefs. The show's unique blend of humor and social commentary has led to its reference and parody in countless forms of media. Many shows and movies have drawn inspiration from its characters and themes, highlighting its lasting impact on American television. The writing was sharp, and the performances were strong, making it a favorite among audiences. Reruns continue to attract viewers, allowing new generations to experience the humor and the important conversations it sparked. The legacy of All in the Family remains significant, as it opened doors for more diverse storytelling in television.
Oh, geez, all right.
As the laughter fades, and the credits roll on this unforgettable episode of All in the Family, stay tuned for a special bonus segment that dives deeper into the lives of the cast who brought these iconic characters to life. What became of the talented actors who portrayed the Bunkers and their friends? Did they continue to shine in the spotlight or find new paths away from the camera? Discover the surprising twists and turns that shaped their careers after the show ended. From groundbreaking roles to personal challenges, each story reveals the unique journeys these beloved stars embarked upon. You may be astonished to learn how some faced unexpected hurdles, while others embraced new opportunities that changed their lives forever. Prepare for an intriguing exploration of the legacy of All in the Family, as we unveil the stories behind the faces that made us laugh, cry, and think. This is a segment you won't want to miss.
Assassinating and sending their letter bombs, that's okay, huh?
No, them things is very, very wrong.
Eugene Roche portrayed Pinky Peterson in the 1971 television series All in the Family, a character known for his humorous yet poignant interactions with the show's lead characters. Pinky, a friend of Archie Bunker, often served as a foil, showcasing the complexities of friendship against a backdrop of social issues. Roche's performance brought a unique blend of charm and depth to the role, leaving a memorable impact on viewers. After All in the Family, Roche continued to work steadily in television and film, appearing in various series such as The Love Boat and The Golden Girls. However, his life was not without hardship. Roche faced personal struggles, including a battle with alcoholism, which he openly discussed in later years. This struggle led to a period of isolation, affecting both his career and personal relationships. In the late 1990s, Roche's health began to decline, and he was diagnosed with cancer. He passed away in 2004, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his comedic talent and his candidness about personal demons. His final years were spent in quiet reflection, away from the public eye, as he dealt with his illness.
Excuse me.
Go ahead. I just come out because,
James Cromwell's portrayal of Stretch Cunningham in the 1971 television series All in the Family left a lasting impression. Stretch, a friend of the Bunker family, represented the working-class struggles and societal tensions of the time. Cromwell's performance was marked by a raw authenticity, showcasing a character caught between personal ambition and the harsh realities of life. After All in the Family, Cromwell's career flourished with roles in films like Babe and television shows such as 6 Feet Under. However, his life was not without its shadows. In 2012, he faced legal issues when he was arrested during a protest against the construction of a dairy farm in California, highlighting his commitment to animal rights and environmental causes. Cromwell has also spoken candidly about the challenges of being typecast and the personal toll of the entertainment industry. In his later years, Cromwell has continued to advocate for social justice and animal welfare, remaining a prominent figure in activism. Despite the challenges, he has built a legacy as a versatile actor and a passionate activist. As of the latest reports, Cromwell remains active in both his acting career and advocacy work, embodying a life marked by resilience and purpose.
what you called me up before?
Yeah, they're checking up on my last year's income tax return.
Oh, what are you doing there, munching? Cutting a few corners?
Isabel Sanford played the role of Louise Jefferson, a strong and assertive character in the 1971 TV series All in the Family. Her portrayal brought depth to the show, highlighting issues of race and class in America. Louise was often the voice of reason in her marriage to George Jefferson, displaying both resilience and wit. Sanford's performance earned her critical acclaim, leading to a spin-off series, The Jeffersons, where her character continued to evolve. After All in the Family, Sanford faced personal challenges. She dealt with the death of her husband, William, in 1980, which left her grappling with grief. Professionally, she battled typecasting, struggling to find roles that matched her talent. Despite these hardships, she remained active in the industry, earning an Emmy Award in 1981. Sanford's life was marked by resilience, but it was not without scandal. She faced rumors and scrutiny regarding her personal life, which she navigated with dignity. In her later years, she continued to advocate for social issues and remained a beloved figure until her passing in 2004. Her legacy endures through her groundbreaking work in television.
I brought you a bottle of wine to celebrate the return.
Betty Garrett portrayed Irene Lorenzo in the 1971 TV series All in the Family, a character that brought a unique blend of humor and depth to the show. Irene, the wife of neighbor Frank Lorenzo, often found herself in the crosshairs of the show's social commentary, representing the struggles of an Italian-American family. Betty's performance was marked by a strong presence, embodying the complexities of a woman navigating a changing society while supporting her husband and confronting the prejudices of the time. After All in the Family, Garrett faced personal and professional challenges. She dealt with the loss of her husband, actor Larry Parks, who struggled with the repercussions of being blacklisted during the McCarthy era. This period of hardship deeply affected her, both emotionally and financially. Despite these struggles, she continued to work in theater and television, appearing in various productions but never recapturing the same level of fame. In her later years, Garrett remained active in the arts, teaching and mentoring young actors. She also faced health issues, including a battle with cancer, which she approached with resilience. The last known information about her indicates she passed away in February 2021, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and tribulation. Her life story serves as a testament to the complexities of a career in show business, intertwined with personal battles that shaped her journey.
I gotta feed 3 human beings and a government mule. Not the 2.
Scott Brady portrayed Joe Foley in the 1971 TV series All in the Family. His character was a friend of the Bunker family, often serving as a foil to the show's central conflicts. Brady brought a rugged charm and depth to Joe, making him a memorable part of the series. However, his career was marked by personal struggles that overshadowed his professional achievements. Brady faced significant hardships in his life, including battles with alcoholism that affected both his career and personal relationships. He endured several tumultuous years, marked by a decline in acting opportunities and periods of isolation. Despite these challenges, he managed to work in various films and television roles, but none matched the impact of his time on All in the Family. In his later years, Brady's health declined, and he became reclusive, living away from the spotlight. He passed away in 2007, leaving behind a legacy that was both celebrated and shadowed by his personal demons. The last known information about him highlights a life of complexity, where triumphs were often intertwined with struggles.
Learned long ago, you listening to this too? And it's this. Don't.
Janice Page played the role of Denise in the 1971 TV series All in the Family. Denise, the daughter of the main character, brought a youthful perspective to the show, often challenging the conservative views of her father. Page's performance was notable for its depth, capturing the struggles of a young woman navigating the complexities of family dynamics and societal expectations during a time of significant social change. After All in the Family, Janice Page faced various challenges in her personal and professional life. She dealt with the fallout from a high-profile marriage to actor and director Howard Hughes, which ended in a scandalous divorce. The media scrutiny took a toll on her mental health, leading to years of battling depression. Despite these hardships, she continued to work in theater and television, though her roles became less frequent. In her later years, Page remained somewhat of a recluse, with limited public appearances. The last known information indicates she has largely stayed out of the spotlight, focusing on her personal life and well-being. Her legacy in television remains influential, though her later life is shrouded in mystery.
What are you two doing here?
We live here.
Carol O'Connor's portrayal of Archie Bunker in the 1971 series All in the Family marked a significant moment in television history. O'Connor brought to life a character that was both deeply flawed and relatable, embodying the complexities of American society. Archie Bunker was a working-class man whose bigotry and ignorance often clashed with the changing world around him. O'Connor's performance was powerful, showcasing the character's vulnerability beneath a tough exterior, which made audiences both laugh and reflect. After All in the Family ended, O'Connor faced personal challenges. He struggled with the sudden loss of his son, Hugh, who died of a drug overdose in 1995. This tragedy cast a shadow over O'Connor's later years, leading him to speak openly about the dangers of substance abuse. Professionally, he continued to work, starring in the spin-off series Archie Bunker's Place, and later in the crime drama In the Heat of the Night. Despite his success, O'Connor battled weight issues and health problems, including heart surgery in 1990. In his final years, O'Connor became a vocal advocate for mental health awareness, reflecting on his own experiences. He passed away in 2001, leaving a legacy that combined humor with a poignant exploration of societal issues. His life, marked by both triumph and tragedy, remains a testament to the complexities of the human experience.
My doctor come and see me. Will you? I ain't seen that croaker in 2 days.
Dr. Spence will be...
B. Arthur's portrayal of Cousin Maud in the 1971 series All in the Family marked a significant turning point in her career. Maud was a strong, outspoken feminist character who challenged social norms, often clashing with the show's patriarch, Archie Bunker. Arthur's performance was both bold and nuanced, bringing depth to a character who navigated complex issues like women's rights and personal autonomy. This role led to the spin-off series Maud, where she further explored these themes, cementing her legacy as a trailblazer in television. After Maud, Arthur faced both triumphs and hardships. She continued acting in theater and television, winning an Emmy and a Tony, but her personal life was fraught with challenges. Arthur experienced the pain of divorce twice, and her later years were marked by a struggle with loneliness and health issues. Despite her success, she often battled the shadows of depression and anxiety. Notably, she was known for her fierce independence and strong opinions, which sometimes led to conflicts with peers. In her later years, Arthur remained active in advocacy, particularly for LGBTQ rights. She also engaged in various charitable endeavors, showcasing her compassionate side. The last known information indicates that she passed away in 2009, leaving behind a complex legacy of a woman who defied conventions and faced life's adversities with a fierce spirit.
To be, and it worked the same for you and Daddy, too.
Yeah, Ma, you see, a man respects a woman.
Rob Reiner played Michael Meathead Stivic in the groundbreaking 1971 TV series All in the Family. His character represented the younger, liberal generation, often clashing with the conservative views of his father-in-law, Archie Bunker. This role not only showcased Reiner's comedic talents, but also highlighted the social issues of the time, making him a memorable figure in television history. After the show ended, Reiner transitioned successfully into directing and producing, helming acclaimed films like This Is Spinal Tap and The Princess Bride. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the painful separation from his first wife, Penny Marshall, which was marred by public scrutiny. Reiner also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where the weight of expectations sometimes felt overwhelming. In recent years, he has remained active in the industry, advocating for various social causes and continuing to work in film and television. As of now, he is known to be in good health and is still engaged in creative projects.
Archie, be nice.
Shush you! Hey, before you say anything, Reverend,
Mike Evans portrayed Lionel Jefferson in the 1971 series All in the Family, a character that became a symbol of racial and social dynamics in America. Lionel, as the son of a black couple who often clashed with the show's main characters, represented a voice of reason amid the chaos of prejudice and ignorance. Evans' performance was marked by a blend of humor and depth, navigating the complexities of race relations with a unique perspective. After All in the Family, Evans faced significant challenges. He struggled with typecasting, unable to escape the shadow of Lionel. His career included a brief stint on The Jeffersons, where Lionel continued to evolve. However, personal hardships loomed large. Evans battled financial difficulties, which led to periods of instability. He also faced health issues, including a battle with sickle cell anemia, which deeply affected his life. In the late 1990s, Evans faced a scandal involving allegations of drug use, tarnishing his public image. Despite these challenges, he remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. The last known information about Evans indicates he passed away in 2006, leaving behind a legacy that reflects both the struggles and triumphs of his time. His life serves as a reminder of the complexities faced by artists in navigating personal and professional realms.
I'm surprised now.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to keep it a secret till...
Theodore Bickel portrayed Albrecht Alvin Klemmer in the 1971 series All in the Family, a character that highlighted the complexities of immigrant experiences in America. Klemmer, a Jewish character, faced the struggles of assimilation and acceptance, often reflecting the societal tensions of the time. Bichel's performance brought depth to Clemmer, showcasing a blend of humor and vulnerability that resonated with audiences. Beyond All in the Family, Bichel had a rich career as an actor, musician, and activist. He was known for his roles in films like The African Queen and The Sound of Music. However, his life was not without challenges. Bichel faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to his first wife, which ended in divorce. He also dealt with the pressures of being a public figure, which sometimes led to conflicts within the entertainment industry. In his later years, Bichel became an advocate for various causes, including civil rights and Jewish culture. His commitment to social justice was evident in his work. The last known information about Bichel indicates he passed away in 2015, leaving behind a legacy of artistic achievement and activism. His life remains a testament to the struggles and triumphs of a dedicated artist.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I get it.
I hope it's the coast.
Estelle Parsons portrayed Blanche Hefner in the 1971 television series All in the Family, bringing a complex character to life. Blanche, a liberal and outspoken woman, often clashed with the show's conservative protagonist, Archie Bunker. Parsons infused Blanche with a sense of urgency and depth, reflecting the social tensions of the time. Her performance was marked by a blend of humor and pathos, capturing the struggles of a woman navigating societal expectations. Following her time on the show, Parsons continued to work in film and theater, earning acclaim for her roles in productions like Bonnie and Clyde. However, her life was not without hardship. She faced significant personal challenges, including the loss of her longtime partner, which left her grappling with grief and loneliness. Despite these struggles, Parsons remained resilient, often using her experiences to inform her acting. In recent years, Estelle Parsons has continued to act, participating in various projects and interviews. Her insights into the industry and her reflections on her past reveal a woman of strength and vulnerability, still navigating the complexities of life. As of the latest updates, she remains a respected figure in the acting community, known for her talent and tenacity.
Oh, Archie's always on time. Dinner at 6, Cronkite at 7.
Clyde Kusatsu played Reverend Chong in the 1971 TV series All in the Family, a character that brought depth to discussions about race and religion during a turbulent time in America. Reverend Chong was portrayed as a thoughtful and compassionate figure, navigating the complexities of cultural differences. This role marked a significant moment in television history, as it challenged stereotypes and opened dialogues about Asian American experiences. After All in the Family, Kusatsu continued to work steadily in television and film, appearing in shows like MASH and The Incredible Hulk. However, his career was not without challenges. He faced the struggle of being typecast in roles that often reduced Asian characters to stereotypes. This frustration fueled his advocacy for more authentic representation in Hollywood. Kusatsu's personal life has had its share of hardships. He dealt with the pressures of the entertainment industry and the impact of systemic racism. There were reports of conflicts and controversies surrounding casting decisions that affected his career trajectory. Despite these obstacles, he remained committed to his craft. In recent years, information about Kusatsu has become sparse. He has largely stepped back from the public eye, focusing on personal projects and family. The last known updates suggest he is living a quieter life, reflecting on his contributions to the industry and the changes he hopes to see in the future.
What are you doing? I ain't going nowhere.
Sally Struthers brought a unique charm to the character of Gloria Bunker Stivic in the 1971 TV series All in the Family. Gloria was a strong, independent woman often caught between her conservative father and her liberal husband. Struthers portrayed her with depth, showing her struggles with identity and societal expectations. This role garnered her 2 Emmy Awards, establishing her as a prominent figure in television. After All in the Family ended, Struthers faced a turbulent career path. She starred in various TV shows and made guest appearances but struggled to find roles that matched her earlier success. Personal hardships marked her life as well. In the late 1990s, she faced financial difficulties, leading to public bankruptcy. Struthers also became a controversial figure in the media for her involvement in charity work, particularly with Save the Children, which some critics claimed was exploitative. In recent years, Sally Struthers has kept a low profile, focusing on stage performances and occasional television roles. The latest known information indicates she continues to work in theater, although her public appearances have dwindled. Struthers remains a memorable figure from television history embodying both the triumphs and challenges of a life in the spotlight.
Well, you better go back in there and eat your dinner.
I'm not hungry now.
Alan Melvin portrayed Barney Hefner, the lovable yet bumbling neighbor in the 1971 TV series All in the Family. His character brought warmth and humor, often serving as a foil to the more intense dynamics of the Bunker household. Melvin's portrayal was marked by a relatable charm, making Barney a memorable part of the show's legacy. After All in the Family ended, Melvin continued to work in television, appearing in various series like The Brady Bunch and The Andy Griffith Show. However, his life was not without challenges. Melvin faced personal hardships, including the struggles of maintaining his career amid changing television landscapes. He dealt with the pressures of fame and the toll it took on his relationships. A notable incident was his battle with health issues later in life, which cast a shadow over his later years. His final years were spent away from the spotlight, and he passed away in 2008. His legacy remains, marked by his unique contributions to television.
10:30? Something's happened to him.
Vincent Gardenia portrayed Frank Lorenzo in the 1971 television series All in the Family, a character marked by his tough exterior and often conflicting values. As a working-class Italian-American, Frank represented the struggles of many in the era, navigating the complexities of family dynamics and societal expectations. His character often clashed with the show's protagonist, highlighting issues of class and cultural identity. Gardenia's performance was notable for its depth, revealing the vulnerabilities beneath Frank's gruff demeanor. After All in the Family, Gardenia's career continued to flourish, earning acclaim in both film and theater. He received an Academy Award nomination for his role in the 1973 film Bang the Drum Slowly. Despite his professional success, Gardenia faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his son, which left a profound impact on his life. He also struggled with the pressures of fame and the industry, leading to periods of isolation. In his later years, Gardenia remained active in acting, but became increasingly reclusive. He passed away in 2010, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a career marked by both triumph and tragedy. His life story serves as a reminder of the often hidden struggles behind the public persona of an actor.
Love to keep Stephanie.
Hey, read it. You was safe. Hey!
Billy Hallop played the role of Bert Munson in the 1971 TV series All in the Family, a character often at odds with Archie Bunker. After his stint on the show, Hallop's career continued with various television and film appearances, including roles in The Twilight Zone and The Untouchables. However, his life took a darker turn as he struggled with personal demons, including a history of substance abuse and run-ins with the law. Hallop's early life was marked by hardship, having grown up in a poor Jewish family in Brooklyn. He began his acting career as a child, performing in various stage productions before transitioning to film and television. Despite his success, Hallop's personal life was marred by turmoil, including a highly publicized arrest for narcotics possession in 1964. In the years following his appearance on All in the Family, Hallop's struggles with addiction continued, and he became increasingly reclusive. His acting career slowed significantly, and he was largely absent from the public eye. In 1976, Hallop was involved in a highly publicized scandal when he was arrested for assaulting a police officer. Despite his personal hardships, Hallop continued to work in the entertainment industry, albeit at a slower pace. In the 1980s, he appeared in a string of low-budget films and television shows, often playing bit parts or making guest appearances. However, his health began to decline, and he passed away on November 9, 1976, at the age of 56, due to complications from a heart attack.
Mrs. Kleinheim, this is the way I always breathe.
Soral Book portrayed Joseph Sanders in the 1971 television series All in the Family, a character that stood out for his sharp wit and moral complexity. Sanders was often caught in the crossfire of the show's intense social commentary, representing the struggles of a man trying to navigate a changing world. Book's performance was marked by a blend of humor and depth, making Sanders a memorable figure in the series. After All in the Family, Book's career continued in television and film, but he faced personal challenges that darkened his life. He was involved in a scandal in the late 1970s when he was arrested for possession of marijuana, which cast a shadow over his public image. Despite this, he managed to maintain a steady acting career, appearing in various guest roles and voice acting, including a notable role in the animated series DuckTales. Book also dealt with the hardships of divorce, which added to the complexities of his personal life. He faced health issues in his later years, including a battle with cancer. Sorrel Book passed away in 1994, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumphs and struggles. His life story remains a testament to the challenges faced by those in the spotlight.
Most important of all, he said, Edith, darling.
Roscoe Lee Brown portrayed Hugh Victor Thompson III in the 1971 television series All in the Family, a character that brought a unique blend of sophistication and depth to the show. Brown's performance as a well-educated, refined black man navigating the prejudices of his time was both impactful and memorable. His character often served as a foil to the show's more bigoted characters, highlighting social issues with grace and humor. After All in the Family, Brown's career continued to flourish in theater and film, earning acclaim for his work in productions like The Last Angry Man, and as a voice actor in various animated series. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced the harsh realities of racism in Hollywood, often being typecast despite his talent. Personal hardships included the tragic loss of his son, which deeply affected him and influenced his later work. Brown also dealt with health issues, including a battle with prostate cancer that he faced with resilience. In his later years, Brown remained active in the arts, advocating for social justice and mentoring young actors. He passed away in 2017, leaving behind a legacy of breaking barriers and inspiring many. His contributions to both entertainment and social causes continue to resonate today.
I don't want the other one. I want the same one. I'll be back with you in a minute there. Wise guy. Hello.
Dennis Patrick portrayed Gordy Lloyd in the 1971 series All in the Family, a character whose struggles with identity and acceptance resonated with viewers. Gordy was often seen grappling with societal expectations and personal dilemmas, reflecting the turbulent era of the early 1970s. Patrick's performance added depth to the character, making Gordy's conflicts both relatable and poignant. After All in the Family, Dennis Patrick's career saw a mix of successes and challenges. He continued to act in various television shows and films, but never quite regained the prominence he had during the series. His personal life was marked by turmoil, including a highly publicized divorce that left him in financial distress. He faced allegations of substance abuse, which further complicated his career trajectory. In later years, Patrick became reclusive, distancing himself from the public eye. Reports indicate he struggled with health issues and lived a quiet life, often reflecting on his past. The last known information about him suggests he passed away in 2002, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a career filled with both triumph and tragedy.
Now level with me, Blanche. Are you through with him?
George Weiner's portrayal of Dr. Sidney Shapiro in the 1971 TV series All in the Family offered a nuanced view of a Jewish psychiatrist navigating the turbulent waters of family dynamics and societal issues. His character often served as a voice of reason, attempting to mediate the conflicts between the show's more volatile characters. Weiner's performance brought depth to the role, showcasing both humor and sensitivity, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. Following All in the Family, Weiner's career continued in television and film, with notable roles in series like The Bronx Zoo and appearances in films such as Spaceballs. However, his life off-screen was marked by challenges. In the 1980s, he faced financial difficulties that led to a significant decline in his acting opportunities. Personal hardships included a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, adding to the strain of his career decline. In recent years, information about Weiner has become scarce. He has largely stepped back from the public eye, living a private life away from the Hollywood spotlight. The last known updates suggest he has found solace in family life, but details remain elusive.
All right, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you straight out. Now, you ready?
Liz Torres portrayed Teresa Betancourt in the 1971 television series All in the Family. Her character was a pivotal figure, representing the struggles of a Latina woman in a predominantly white working-class neighborhood. Torres brought depth to Teresa, who often faced prejudice and cultural misunderstandings. This role was significant as it challenged stereotypes and highlighted the complexities of race relations in America. After All in the Family, Torres faced various challenges in her career. She struggled to find roles that matched her talent and often dealt with typecasting. Despite these obstacles, she continued to work in television and film, appearing in shows like The King of Queens and Gilmore Girls. Her personal life was marked by hardships, including a battle with depression and the loss of close family members. Scandals were minimal, but her candidness about her struggles with mental health made her a relatable figure to many. As of the latest updates, Liz Torres remains active in the entertainment industry, focusing on voice work and occasional guest appearances. Her resilience and dedication to her craft continue to inspire.
Jefferson, as long as I'm $22 ahead here, and I figure about how much they...
Sherman Hemsley portrayed George Jefferson in the 1971 TV series All in the Family, a role that showcased his talent for combining humor with a sharp social critique. George, a successful businessman, often clashed with his neighbors, reflecting the racial tensions and class struggles of the time. Hemsley's performance was marked by a distinctive voice and a commanding presence, making George a memorable character who resonated with audiences. After All in the Family, Hemsley continued to embody George Jefferson in the spin-off The Jeffersons, which ran for 11 seasons. This role solidified his status in television history. However, Hemsley faced personal challenges. He struggled with the pressures of fame and was known to be a private individual, often shying away from the spotlight. In 2012, he faced health issues, including a battle with lung cancer. His later years were marked by financial difficulties, leading to a foreclosure on his home. Hemsley passed away in 2012, leaving behind a legacy that sparked conversations about race and class in America. His life was a tapestry of triumphs and trials, reflecting the complexities of an artist navigating fame and personal struggles. The last known information about him highlights the impact he made on television and the conversations he inspired, even after his passing.
Nothing. You know, Maude, I ain't blind. I know since I come in here you're trying to insult me.
Gene Stapleton's portrayal of Edith Bunker in the 1971 TV series All in the Family was a blend of warmth and vulnerability, capturing the complexities of a woman often overshadowed by her outspoken husband. Edith's innocent demeanor masked a deeper resilience as she navigated the turbulent waters of family dynamics and societal issues. Stapleton brought a unique depth to the character, making her both relatable and tragic in her struggles. After All in the Family ended, Stapleton continued to work in television and theater, but her life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including the loss of her husband, actor William Putch, in 1983, which left her grappling with grief. Despite her fame, Stapleton remained a private person, avoiding scandals and keeping her personal life largely out of the public eye. She later took on roles in shows like Ellen and appeared in various stage productions, showcasing her enduring talent. In her later years, Stapleton dealt with health issues, including heart problems, but she maintained a low profile. Her last public appearance was in 2001, and she passed away in 2013, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances that continue to resonate.
All right, then. Better you come to your senses.
Barnard Hughes portrayed Father Majeski in the groundbreaking 1971 television series All in the Family. His character served as a moral anchor, often clashing with the show's more controversial themes. Hughes brought depth to Father Majeski, embodying a blend of compassion and sternness that resonated with viewers. His performance was marked by a subtle intensity, which set the stage for deeper conversations about faith and morality within the context of a changing America. After All in the Family, Hughes continued to work in theater and television, earning acclaim for his roles in productions like Da and The Elephant Man. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the struggles of aging in a demanding industry and the loss of close friends, which weighed heavily on him. Scandals were few, but Hughes often found himself grappling with the pressures of fame and the expectations of his craft. In his later years, Hughes remained active in the arts until his death in 2006. He left behind a legacy marked by both his memorable performances and the quiet struggles that defined his life. Last known information indicates he is remembered for his contributions to theater and television, as well as the personal battles he faced throughout his career.
Daddy, when did all this happen?
Oh, just today. The boss sent the word down.
As we wrap up our look at All in the Family, it's clear how this groundbreaking series changed television forever. The show tackled tough issues like racism, sexism, and family dynamics, all while keeping audiences laughing. Carol O'Connor, who played Archie Bunker, brought a complex character to life, facing both personal and professional challenges. Jean Stapleton, as Edith, showed us the strength of kindness amid adversity. The lives of the cast members transformed as they became icons, with some facing struggles in their careers after the show ended. Now, we want to hear from you. Did you watch All in the Family during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to the show? Whether it was a family gathering around the TV, or a particular episode that resonated with you, your stories matter. Share your experiences in the comments below. Let's celebrate the legacy of this remarkable series together, and remember the laughter and lessons it brought into our lives.
Little humdrum, little
Tedious?